Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech. In this video, I'm going to compare the display comparison between Samsung Galaxy M51 versus the iQOO Z5 device. So this is a question which has been requested by a few of my subscribers. Ask me to compare this IPS LCD panel from the iQOO Z5 versus the Samsung Amoled panel. That's what this video is about. Let's see how much difference it's gonna make between these both phones in terms of the display colors and saturation levels and contrast levels. That's what I'm going to exactly demonstrate in this video. So both phones, they do have the slightly closed brightness levels in terms of the display brightness. And first, let me show you what is the display settings which I'm trying to use during this process of demonstration, because which you should definitely know that. Let me disable the eye comfort mode, so because we don't want that kind of disturbance in the middle. And both phones, I'm trying to select the vivid option and the bright option in the iQOO Z5 device, as you can clearly see. And the Samsung Galaxy M51, which has got the Super AMOLED display panel, and whereas the iQOO Z5, which has got normal IPS LCD panel. So definitely friends, on paper the Samsung Galaxy device looks really better, but I just want to see how much better it actually feels. That's what I thought of comparing both phones side by side. So first, let me do the normal calibration test, then I'll try to play the normal video between these both phones. From this point of the video, I'm not editing anything, nothing at all the colors exactly you're trying to see accurate. So I'm not editing any part of this video. So this is a test which includes the maximum brightness test when there is a studio lighting effect. Now let me start at the same time. This is with the maximum brightness test. So maximum colors, you will be able to see how it's going on between these both phones in terms of the colors. So now let me turn off the studio light effect and let's see what happens. And let me open the maximum brightness. So this application will automatically increase the brightness in both phones to the maximum levels. So now you'll be able to see the color differences, what is happening. So IPS LCD panel in the iQOO Z5 looks kind of a different color in this segment, as you can clearly see. So here also it looks slightly more brighter. I'm not sure why, but let me do the minimum brightness test. So minimum brightness test includes when there is no light effect at all. So my complete room is completely dull, and now you'll be able to see the actual differences. So Samsung panel versus iQOO Z5 panel in terms of the minimum brightness test. As you can clearly see what is happening in the minimum brightness test. So now let's play the video in both phones. So I'm trying to play the same video in both phones, and I'm trying to decrease the brightness as well. So in terms of the brightness levels, you can clearly see the iQOO Z5 has got very low brightness. As you can clearly see, very low brightness levels when compared with the Samsung display panel. So only few phones will be able to have this kind of low brightness levels. And now I'm trying to increase the brightness to the maximum 15% brightness. Now try to compare side by side both displays. So let me know in the comment section below which display you felt the best. So bottom one is the Samsung phone, so which you can see the navigation bar buttons. This is a Samsung Galaxy M51 phone. You can see the colors as well, how they look. And even the iQOO Z5, which has got IPS LCD panel, but if you use the bright option in the settings, the colors will become slightly brighter. You can see comparing both phones side by side. So in full brightness, both phones are having at this moment, but slightly looks saturated a little bit, iQOO Z5, but even the Samsung Galaxy panel is really good, no doubt at all. So what I meant was the iQOO Z5's panel, IPS LCD panel, slightly little bit more than the IPS LCD normal displays. And this is a viewing angle. So viewing angle, sometimes it may not be that great in the IPS LCD phones. There will be color shift and color changing will be there when you're trying to watch from side angles. You can see when I'm watching from side angle, this area which looks slightly dull, you can clearly see now the bottom one which looks white and faded one, and the side when you're trying to watch from the side view. So is the AMOLED display and there is the IPS LCD panel display. So side angle viewing can be slightly not that great in the iQOO Z5, just a little bit. That's my opinion. But overall, both phones display looks really good. And we will turn on the lights, and now you will be able to compare both phones side by side. So in the studio lighting effect, now you will be able to understand slightly better about the both displays. That's it friends, thank you for watching this video, and in case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. And meanwhile, signing off friends, bye.